So I want to welcome everybody to this week's Wi-Fi Wednesdays. My name is Kevin C. I am founder and CEO of My Wi-Fi Networks. And we meet here every single week on Zoom and Facebook Live to discuss what is new, the latest and greatest in social Wi-Fi, in addition to any announcements or big features that we are released. So that being said, let me just jump right into it. This week, we have presence analytics. I teased about that in the group, so I'm just going to get right to the meat of it and show you guys what this looks like. So those who have presence analytics enabled, again, it works on our SH100. It works on the Cisco Meraki line of access points, also works with OpenMesh. Right now, when you dive into a location, and I'm just going to actually just go deep into a location that I have some data for. So inside your reports, previously, those who use presence had this presence analytics tab over here. I'm going to switch. What is the location that had all the data? Oh yeah, no, I got it. Never mind. Okay, guys, so this is what it looks like. Sorry, I was just checking to make sure I had the right account. Now, this will be populated with all the data that you guys have, and where to find this is once you enable presence analytics, I'll show you how to do that first. So you have your devices, presence on. Okay, over here, this needs to be turned on. That is available again on the SH100 devices. It's available on OpenMesh and Cisco Meraki. So if you have that on, you're collecting presence data. Then what you want to do is dive into reports. Everyone knows about the guest analytics, but right now, if you click on the presence analytics tab, we have a whole bunch of new charts to show you. Okay, so I'm just going to explain these quickly. Keep it brief this week because I'm just so excited about this. You guys need to literally go in and turn this on, use it, come back to me and let me know how you can use it. Because this is like, really, this bridges the gap between what is presence analytics to be able to actually give you a tool to sell to your clients, and also from a reporting standpoint, to be able to show your clients exactly what this data means and to make sense of it. Okay, so one of the first charts we have here is a very simple passerby, visitor, and connected user grid. So this will show you of the total number of passerbys, how many of them were visitors, and then how many of them connected. Here as well, we have it broken down by weekday. So we have days of the week, and we have this. And you can filter all of this. Again, I just want to mention by a date range. Okay, so if I want to do the last 30 days here, it'll show me what these averages are over that time frame. I'll just stick with 1 week because it's kind of like a good time frame to look at because we have 7 days listed here. So what you have here is the total number of visitors and passerbys. You can enable or disable these to just show, hey, these are the visitors we've had over the last week. These are the passerbys, or here are both. So that's a cool thing to show. This is also now mapped up in a line chart. So this is a bar chart, this is a line chart. It's a little bit different to see how the range goes and how the flow goes. So that's really cool. One of the things I'm most excited about is the matrix. Okay, so this matrix can easily show you on a 1 week basis, let's say in the last week, what was the busiest time of day. I can over here and just see by a shade, I can see that, you know, September 20th at around noon, that was busy. So over here we have a trend around noon. On September 22nd, we see that it was a little bit heavier earlier in the day. Here we see this is heavier as well. See the light parts, obviously the location is closed. And you can also, if you want to break it down to just day of the week or hour of the day, regardless of actual date frame, this will show you what your busiest time of day is. You can see, hey, Monday evening is a little bit busier than the morning. And this will go by range. And over here, you'll see in the bottom, it'll keep adjusting and show you exactly what your busiest time of day or day of week is. So this makes it really cool to be able to say, hey, Mr. Business Owner, did you know that obviously, you know, your lunch hour is busy, but on Saturday and Monday and Tuesday, people have a tendency to stay a little bit later. Here is your actual date range, and I can actually change this as well to show you, an expanded range. So here you can see, hey, over the last month, your busiest time of day of the last month was actually September 6th at 4 p.m. Okay, we'll update these. This thing instead of 17 hours. We'll make it a little bit more user friendly. But at the standpoint here, like you have all the data available to you to say, you know, this date at this time was the busiest time of day, or your week times, or these times, this is when you should actually spend some more time in marketing. So these heat maps, again, are available inside the quick report, the location report under reports. Then click on the presence analytics tab. And then we have some sub tabs over here. You can choose to filter presence by access point. So if you want to see, hey, who are people that walk around the front of the store versus the patio, you can break that up if you have different access points in those two locations. You can also look at the different, different devices that you have set here, so you can filter everything accordingly. You can see total numbers Over here, you have connected. You can turn on and off different users here and also extend your time frame here. So if I wanted to show, last month data, I can see everything listed here. What my busiest time, hey, I had a peak on August 8th. And then, what actually happened on August 8th, you can go back and see, yeah, we were really busy on August 8th, all throughout, but we weren't so busy at 2 o'clock. We weren't really busy after 9 o'clock. We started getting busy at 11 o'clock or noon. So this makes things really easy to use. And, especially when you're selling it to your client, you can review these together on a monthly call kind of thing, or just print these out and share these reports. Now, all of these charts and graphs are eventually going to be wrapped up into our report builder. That is also coming soon. But for now, you can give access to your clients if they want to go see this, or if you want to use it as a tool to help sell. So this is it. Can I get any questions on the new presence analytics charts? Anybody have any questions? So let me just clarify. So passerbys are people that are detected. So these are devices, I should say, that are detected that don't necessarily hang around. They're detected 1 minute and then gone the next minute. So they pass by. Visitors are devices that dwell for an average of 7 minutes over a 20-minute time frame, I believe. And that is what is used to determine a actual visitor. So a device that actually hangs around but doesn't connect. And then a connection is a user that actually connects to your location. All right, question, how do you use this info? This info I just explained can be used to show what the busiest time of day or day of week is. You can use these matrices, specifically the matrix that shows hours and time of day on day of week. So I can say last month, we were busiest, Friday afternoon, we had 683 people. Monday, Tuesday, we're busier in the lunch hour. Thursday, for some reason, we were busy in the evening. This helps show you, overall days of week and, when to focus on and when your actual traffic or customers visit your location. This is particularly useful for retail, for restaurants, for places that are wondering what trends happen in their business. When's the more busiest time versus less busy time. This helps with shifts. So, we should get more people on the floor. We should hire more people because, for the lunch hour, because we're really busy in the lunch hour. So this helps with staffing. It helps with running Facebook ads. If you want to run ads that, you might not need to run ads during the noon hour or during the lunch hour because you're slammed. Maybe you're going to run ads that push people to come when you're not so busy. So that works as well. There's a whole number of ways that you could use this data. I think it all depends on the type of location and the industry. I can go into some specifics on that, but since we just released this, I just wanted to let you guys know that it's live. You can log in right now into your platforms, check it out, let me know what you think of it. Let me know any feedback or suggestions. We always want to make things better. And this is something that has been requested for quite some time. And on the feedback.mywifi.io, that's one of the things that was in development. Now that is good to go. And we have other things that we're working on right now. And I'm excited to share them with you when they're ready. So again, the question is, where do you turn this on? So this works for your SH100 devices, for OpenMesh, and for Meraki. What you want to do is under presence, make sure that presence is on in your device. So your actual device settings, make sure that your device is online. Presence is turned on. Okay, you're going to see presence here, presence reporting on. Make sure that's on. And as soon as that's on, it'll start collecting data. Then check back a few days, a few weeks later. And then once we gather all this data, we'll be able to chart it and map it for you inside your dashboard. All right, short and sweet. If you guys have any other questions, let me know. I do owe you guys a bunch of automation training that we still have planned. But again, a lot of the stuff that we've developed is just going to make that training better, specifically the new app section, the new automation. We have some new email templates that I'm really waiting for, to be honest, before I get into that, because I think if I start training on automation and how to set up an email automatically, the next question is definitely going to be, oh, great, I don't know what to write in the email. I need something to use for content. So what I want to do is just be ready with the training so we have all the resources available to you, so that all you have to do is click, select which template you want to use, fill in the blanks, and it makes things much easier to deploy. So when all that's ready, we're going to be sharing that with you. But if there's anything I can help with in the interim, please feel free to post on Facebook, comment on the thread for this video. or send me a personal note on Intercom or the support chat, and we are always here to assist. All right, guys, thanks so much for attending live. Look forward to having you guys use these new presence charts. Again, they can be found right inside the location settings under reports, analytics, and then click on presence reporting. Let me know how it goes. Best of luck selling, and we'll talk soon.